Hey everyone, it's Lauren Dimmitt Waters with Fountain of 30, and we're going to talk about something you can file today under TMI. You want to know what that is? I had my first colonoscopy this weekend on Saturday. Yes, I have a doctor that does it on Saturday, and it sucked. Now, here's the deal. Everybody's like, oh, it's not that bad. They give you anesthesia, it's all cool. Well, guess who didn't get anesthesia? Me. Why? My fault. I drank liquid the day of the exam. Didn't know. Here's what happened. So when I went and saw my doctor, he's like, "You got to get a colonoscopy, something that you have to do by the age of 50 at any rate." But I know lots of people have had them done earlier. If there's any sort of colon cancer in your family, any history of it, I know people that have had to get them since the age of 35. So I had to get one done. And so he gave me instructions, the doctor, that day. And of course, I stupidly cleaned my office and I went a little bananas throwing stuff out. I threw it out. I'd already made the appointment. So they called in I took Suprep, which is the easier of the stuff to take. I recommend doing Suprep. Oh, and by the way, a friend told me this little tip here. If you get Suprep or any of these, get Dr. Pepper. It masks the taste. So I got some diet Dr. Pepper. I don't even drink soft drinks. Like the rest of it's going to be in down my sink pretty soon. That's in the refrigerator, but it did mask the taste of it because I can't eat or drink anything that tastes disgusting. I just can't do it. So it did mask it. I was able to like chug that stuff down as long as there was Dr. Pepper. So anyway, that was a good tip. So that's tip number one. So I had lost the instructions. I called the doctor. He's like, I'll email them to you. And I'm like, cool. So he says he emails them. I checked once, twice, three times. I swear to God, I can't find that he emailed them. They were nowhere. They were not there. So then I called his office like a couple days before and I'm like, look, I never got the instructions. Like, well, he's away on vacation right now, but we can fax them to you. I'm like, it's 2018. I don't have a fax machine. Can't you just email them? No. All right. So I guess they could have faxed them to my husband's office, but would have been horrified. But little did I know until after the fact that they would have gone straight to my husband's computer and he could have printed them out. So anyway, I didn't have the instructions. So I read the ones in the box and then I looked it up online, followed them, thought I was doing everything correctly because believe me, you don't want to mess this up because you become one with your toilet. That's all I need to say. But the night before and the day of, it's just you're running to the bathroom a lot. So anyway, the morning of, I do the sup prep. I'm getting ready, do the thing. I'm like dying of thirst because I'm so dehydrated. Now I haven't eaten for like over 24 hours. And uh, I'm thirsty because you're like everything that's in you is coming out. So you are thirsty. So I was drinking some water and I get to the doctor's office with my my big bottle of Poland Springs. And the intake nurse looks at me and she goes, "You haven't been drinking water, have you?" And I'm like, yeah. Why? Because I can't lie. I am the worst liar and I can't lie. And besides, this is like my life here. So she's like, well, if you have fluid in your stomach, you're not supposed to drink a good 2 hours before you have this done. They won't give you the anesthesia because they're afraid you're going to aspirate. What? Seriously? I just did all this prep. Oh, we can do it without anesthesia. It doesn't hurt. You've had kids. It won't hurt. Listen, you've had kids. You can handle this. It's not that bad. Oh, really? They lied. It sucked. It hurt like a mofo. Okay. So I did it because I'm like, I went through this whole prep. I mean, trust me, once you go through this prep, you're going to get it done. Okay. There's just no, I'm not, yeah. Oh, and could I sit there and wait for 2 hours? Oh, no, because the anesthesiologist wasn't going to wait. They had to go. So I decided to have it done and I will never do that again. Okay, because it hurt. Now, I've had children before, but when you are in labor and you're done, they hand you a cute baby. So it's sort of worth it, right? They don't hand you anything when you're done with a colonoscopy. There's nothing cute. So anyway, here's my tip for you. I have to get one done in 3 years again, and I think I can wrap my head around that. Had he said 3 months, I would have like slapped him. But note to self, learn from my mistake. Do not drink any liquids the day of your colonoscopy. I don't care if you feel like you've been through the Sahara Desert, if you are thirsty, it doesn't matter. Don't do it, or you're going to have to do your colonoscopy without anesthesia. And trust me, You don't want to do that. So learn from my mistake. I was watching all those other people get wheeled in and out, passed out, looking happy as clams. And there I am, like, it was horrible. So learn from my mistake, passing on that little news. Sorry I shared too much information. Parts of getting older suck. This is one of the sucky things, but you got to do it. So get your colonoscopy done, but don't drink fluid the day of. Okay. So there's my tip. Learn from my mistake. I will never make that mistake again. Guaranteed. Bye bye, everyone. Have a great day.